are about 460 known species of shark, making them one of the most prolific of marine animals. Some of them are pretty small, no bigger than a house cat, yet some of them can grow to be very massive. Today we're going to be looking at 10 of the largest sharks in the world. Make sure you stay tuned for number 1. It is the perfect example of a gentle giant. And with all that said and done, let's begin, shall we? Number 10. The Bigeye Thresher Shark. There are 3 known species of thresher shark, and each of them have characteristics that make them easily identifiable. Such examples are their long whip-like tails. This long, curving upper tail lobe is nearly as long as the entire fish's body. The Bigeye Thresher Shark, however, has something that sets it apart from the other 2, and that would be its massive, bulging eyes that allow it to see better in the pitch-dark depths where it hunts. Male Bigeye Thresher sharks mature at about 3 meters, while females mature at 3.5 meters, big enough to take the 10th spot on this list. These sharks are pretty much widespread and inhabit tropical as well as temperate waters, including the Atlantic Ocean and Mediterranean Sea. They can also travel huge distances, with one tagged individual traveling 2,767 kilometers between New York and the Gulf of Mexico. They can be found close to the shore, where it never shies away from humans, as well as in the open seas. Their prey typically consists of small predatory fish as well as squid. Number 9. The BLUNTNOSE SIXGILL Shark. The BLUNTNOSE SIXGILL sharks are primitive sharks belonging to the Hexangidae family, otherwise known as cow sharks. These deep-water predators are distinguished by the following features. They have 6 pairs of long gill slits on each side of their broad head, comb-like yellow lower teeth, and a long tail, and their average length is roughly 4.8 meters, a fact that landed them the 9th spot on this list. Although some reported sightings suggest that individuals can grow larger. The SIXGILL shark is slow but a strong swimmer. Although it is a fierce hunter, it still has to stay aware of its own predators. Potential threats include the stellar sea lion, the killer whale, and the great white shark. The SIXGILL is one of the widest ranging sharks, inhabiting continental as well as island shelves of the world's temperate and tropical seas. This makes it one of the highly migratory marine species. It prefers deep-sea habitats below 90 meters. Adults exhibit a daily vertical migration cycle, which means they stay in deeper waters during the day and swim up to shallower waters at night. Males reach maturity at 14 years, while females reach sexual maturity at 18 years, and they are believed to live up to 80 years in the wild. Number 8. The Common Thresher Shark. Also known as the fox shark, the common thresher shark obtains its name from its characteristically large caudal fin. The fin in most cases can be actually as long as the fish itself. The common thresher shark is the largest of its kind and can grow up to 6.1 meters and weigh up to 500 kilos. They eat pelagic schooling fish such as sardines, mackerel, or juvenile tuna. Like many shark species, they are oviviparous, which means that fertilization of the eggs and embryonic development occur internally, resulting in small litters of 2 to 4 large, well-developed offspring, up to 150 centimeters at birth. When the young fish exhaust their yolk sacs while they are still inside the mother, they begin feeding on the mother's unfertilized eggs. This is known as oophagy. Thresher sharks commonly inhabit the Indian and Pacific Oceans. They reach maturity between 9 and 14 years old and can live up to 22 years in the wild. Thresher sharks are largely solitary and only get into groups when mating or hunting. They mostly hunt schools of fish in open waters and prefer mackerel, tuna, and seabirds. Number 7. The Great Hammerhead Shark. Possibly one of the most known sharks around, the Great Hammerhead Sharks obtain its name from the flat, T-shaped snout that makes it stand out. Its eyes are wide set to enhance its visual range. In addition, its head is covered by tiny organs called ampullae of Lorenzini, which they use to detect the vibrations made by their prey in the water. The Great Hammerhead Shark can grow up to 5.5 meters long and weigh 450 kilos. Its coloration can range from gray-brown to green on the dorsal fins and cream-white on its ventral sides. Their teeth, which are jagged and triangular, are the perfect tools for devouring their chosen prey, which includes crabs, squids, other sharks, herrings, sardines, jacks, guitarfish, stingrays, and eagle rays. They hunt twice a day, once at dawn and one more time at dusk. Great hammerhead sharks can be spotted near the shoreline as well as in the deep seas. They prefer tropical or temperate seas but can also survive in sandy plains, estuaries, coral and rocky reefs, open ocean, polar seas, as well as in intertidal waters. Although quite uncommon, they have also been spotted in freshwater. Number 6. The Greenland shark. The Greenland shark can grow up to 6.5 meters long and weigh 900 kilos, which qualifies it to be at the 6th position on this list. Typically sluggish, this shark exhibits unique physical features that include varying coloration, dissimilar teeth, and interesting fins. Greenland sharks are the only shark species that consistently inhabit Arctic and subarctic freezing waters. During the summer months, Greenland sharks migrate to extremely deep parts of the ocean. During winter, they come closer to the water's surface and can be spotted near the edge of ice floes. Greenland sharks can be spotted in the North Atlantic Ocean, from the Gulf of St. Lawrence to Baffin Island. You can also find them far south as the Gulf of Maine. They've also been spotted near the mouth of the Saguenay River in Quebec. Number 5. The Pacific Sleeper Shark. Pacific sleeper sharks are large, deep-water sharks that reach about 4.4 meters in length for males and 4.3 meters for females. It is thought that this species can reach up to 7 meters, hence they are number 5 on our list. Their colors vary from dark gray to black with blue-black fins. The snout is short and rounded, and the body is cylindrical, and the 2 dorsal fins are equal in size. They are very widespread and can be found in temperate waters in the North Pacific from Japan, along the Siberian coast of the Bering Sea, and in Southern California, USA, Baja California, and Mexico. There are also some sightings reported in the South Pacific. In Australian waters, they can also be found from the seamount south of Tasmania to the Challenger Plateau off eastern New Zealand and possibly to Macquarie Island. In the southwest Atlantic, they are seen off the coast of Uruguay. They prefer hanging out in deeper water of up to 2,000 meters deep, where they primarily live in small groups. They feed on octopuses, pollux, soles, teleost fish, and flounders. They also feed on shrimps, rockfishes, hermit crabs, marine snails, squids, and Pacific salmon. Number 4. The Tiger Shark. Also known as the sea tiger, the tiger shark is the only living species of the genus Galiocerdo. They are the 4th largest shark in the world, measuring up to 7.5 meters long and weighing over 600 kilos. Tiger sharks get their name from the band of dark stripes on their skin that are similar to those of a tiger. However, these bands fade with age. Its fusiform body has a blunt nose at the tip of a narrow snout. Its jaw is filled with serrated teeth that are crucial for breaking hard shells. The tiger shark inhabits tropical and subtropical oceans, mostly in latitudes between 45 degrees north and 32 degrees south. It is very fond of the waters of North America's east coast all the way to the coast of Brazil as well as the Gulf Coast. The tiger shark is carnivorous, feeding mainly on mollusks, other fish, sea turtles, crustaceans, seabirds, as well as dugong. It can also scavenge on dead whales. Thanks to their enormous appetite, tiger sharks eat pretty much everything on their path, and have also gotten the nickname of the garbage can of the sea. Now it's time for today's best pick. Now, I know that we usually put the best pick at number 2, but hey, we're counting down the top 10 biggest sharks, right? It just so happens that our best pick for today falls on the 3rd spot, and it's probably the most recognizable, as well as the most feared shark of all time. Oh, and here's a spoiler. It's not the Megalodon. He's not on this list. Number 3. The Great White Shark. The legendary great white, as it is commonly known, is one of the fiercest ocean predators. So fierce, in fact, that it has earned its reputation as a man-eater. Its robust and fusiform body can measure up to 7 meters in length and weigh 3,500 kilos in adulthood. The great white has a pointed narrow snout, 2 pectoral fins, a crescent-shaped caudal fin, and a triangular dorsal fin. Its mouth can open up to 1.2 meters wide and has several rows of sharp serrated teeth. The great white has a very extended habitat area, ranging from latitudes of 60 degrees north to 60 degrees south. It inhabits both temperate as well as tropical coastal waters. It commonly dwells in the coast of North America, from Newfoundland to southern Mexico. It also inhabits the waters of South Africa. Although they do have a varied diet, they largely feed on smaller marine animals such as rays, squids, and other fish. Adult sharks also feed on seals, other sharks, dolphins, sea lions, as well as whale carcasses. And yes, it is true that these behemoths have and will probably still attack humans. We are not a staple part of their diets. In fact, most experts agree that these predators' reported attacks on humans are just for curiosity rather than hunger. They find humans too bony and much prefer prey that is either meaty or blubbery. Number 2. The Basking Shark. The second largest shark in the world, the basking shark, which belongs to the order of lamniforms. Like the whale shark, the basking shark is also a planktivorous shark. meaning they feed primarily on plankton and other such tiny creatures. The most noticeable feature of this shark is its mouth, which can open up to be 1 meter wide. Its conical body is covered by a mucus layer with a brown or gray skin on the back and a white belly. Its pectoral and dorsal fins are quite large, as they can stretch up to 2 meters wide. The shark's squalene-rich liver is about 1/4 of its body weight and is crucial in helping the shark to float. An adult basking shark can weigh up to 6,000 kilos and measure 8.8 meters. While the basking shark inhabits all the oceans of the world, it is predominant in the temperate subpolar waters and the continental shelf. Its habitat is largely influenced by availability of food. During the summer, it migrates to coastal areas to feed on copepods. However, as soon as winter sets in, it moves back to cold temperate waters. Before we move on, do me a favor. My analytics show that only about 15% of you watching are actually subscribed. Come on guys, what's up with that? Can you guys please hit the subscribe button? You guys watch my videos every day anyway, so you might as well subscribe and keep up to date with every video we put out. Number 1. The whale shark. Growing up to 20 meters long and weighing 12,500 kilos, the whale shark is without a doubt the largest shark in the world that's currently living. Its fusiform body is broad in the midsection and narrows in the head and tail. The head is wide and flat with tiny eyes on the front. The mouth is located at the tip of the snout. With 300 to 350 rows of teeth and 10 pairs of pads for filtering food, whale sharks' mouths can open up about 1.5 meters. Like most pelagic sharks, whale shark has 1 pair of pectoral fins, 1 pair of dorsal fins, and a caudal fin. It has a blue-gray colored back and a white belly. Whale sharks' extensive distribution covers all the tropical and temperate seas of the world, except for the Mediterranean Sea. They dominate waters in the latitudes between 35 degrees south and 30 degrees north in countries such as Australia, South Africa, Ecuador, Mexico, the Philippines, and Belize. Despite their massive size, whale sharks mainly feed on plankton, although they occasionally prey on small creatures like jellyfishes, krill, squids, anchovies, crabs, and sardines. Which gargantuan shark is your favorite? Let us know in the comment section down below. Want more videos that are larger than life? Click on any of the videos you see on your screen. As always, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Later, everybody.